Hey, what's up everybody? This is Joyce here, and I'm going to show you how to create an automation in Activecampaign, which for me is the best email automation software out there. But the automation that I will actually show you in this video is not like any other automation or videos that you will find in YouTube, and I don't see anyone actually doing it. So the automation that I will be creating for you in this video will help you keep quality contacts in your list, ensure your contacts are reading your emails, and will keep your list of contacts clean with real people in it. So a good automation that does this will improve your deliverability, and this ensures that your emails are delivered and seen by your contact list. So make sure you watch this video to the end and pay close attention to this tutorial. And if you stay to the end, I will actually have a little gift for you. And I have put timestamps in this video for it to be easy for you to navigate through it. And real quickly, guys, for the people who actually are new to my channel, I'm Joyce Meettoo. I'm an ex-mechanical engineer to now a full-time online entrepreneur. And on this channel, I actually do videos that teach people how to make money online, as well as teach them how to grow and scale an online business. So if content like this interests you, make sure to actually subscribe to my channel, as I'm coming up with new videos daily. So many people, when they actually want to create their automation, they will actually go into the automation editor and start building it. Well, that's not how it should be, because you need to brainstorm and understand what you want to do with the newly subscribed contact and what you actually want your automation to do for you. So let's begin a little brainstorming first. You see, whenever you drive traffic to your opt-in, landing page, or lead magnet, you have to do these following. You have to decide in what list you're going to have them subscribe to, what tag will you be giving them, and what are the emails that you're going to send them. After you have done brainstorming of what you want to do with your contact, it's now time to do the same for your automation. So there are two scenarios. First one, when you can give your traffic a tag when they subscribe, and the second one is when you can't tag them when they subscribe. Now, most of the time the first scenario is met, but I will still show you how it is done for the second one, just in case. So after the tagging process, they get on a list, all right? Then from the list, you start your automation. Now, what exactly do you want your automations to do? Normally, the best way to have a great automation is when your automation does these, all right? It identifies if contacts have subscribed to a given list. It identifies if they have a particular tag, or should they add a new tag to them, or should they send them email directly, and it sends them a list of emails. And it checks if the first email was actually opened or not, and it resends the first email if the contact did not open or read the first email. And if the resent email was not read, then it's highly likely that it's a false email. So it should actually remove this contact from the automation and put the contact to be deleted in the to be deleted list, or to be deleted, like put a tag. Then it should filter those who are actually reading your emails and filter those who are not. And lastly, it should send an email that will make sure that they actually open it. Now, I can't emphasize enough how important brainstorming about your automation is. Now, let's get into creating your automation, all right? So first off, what's important is you need to actually create a list. Secondly, you need to add your tags. And thirdly, get into the automation. So first off, we're going to start with the list. So we're going to click on contact. Then we're going to go on to list. Once you're here, you're going to add a list, all right? So here you're going to put the name of the list. So let's create it, all right? So let's do lead mag, and I'm actually going to put my email address here, and then I'm going to list description. You're here because you want to learn how to make money and add, bro. So your list has been created, all right? The next thing you need to do is add tags. So I already have a few tags that I'm going to be using for this example, but I'm actually going to tell you how to add your tag. So you can add to be deleted, then you click on enter, open emails, does not open email. You can actually choose to put space or not to put space. That's up to you. All right, and you click on add tags. All right, so next we're going to move on to create the automation. So you click on automations, And once this is done, you're going to be driven to a page like this. So you're going to click on create an automation. And you will actually have a list of templates that you can actually choose from. But in our case, we're going to click on start from scratch and click on continue. Awesome. Now, since we're here, it will actually ask us to select a trigger. Now, what's a trigger? A trigger is anything that will actually start a particular automation. In our case, we can actually, let me list the options. So you can have someone subscribing to a list and starts an automation, or it can be submits to a form, or a tags added, etc. But in our case, we're going to select subscribe to a list. Now, you're going to select the list here. So you click on this, and if you remember, it was lead mag. Right now, this will actually run once. It means that this automation will just have to go only once. It won't repeat itself, and you don't need to do this. And you click on add start. Now, once this is done, let me actually explain a few stuff to you. Now, scenario number one actually assumes that someone already has a tag, all right? And scenario let me say it again. So scenario number one assumes that someone, when subscribes to a list, already has a tag, all right? And scenario number two actually assumes that they don't have a tag. You couldn't tag them, so you have to tag them in this automation right here. So whenever someone enters this list, you actually click on plus, and you go on to contact, you go on to add a tag, and you type your tag. In my case, I'm actually going to use 3DC, all right? And I'm actually going to click on save. So this is only scenario number two, assuming that the particular list that you're using only has traffic coming from one source and has only, you can't actually tag them, right? So it's coming only from one source. Scenario number one is assuming that on a particular list, it is getting traffic from different sources, all right? And only from one particular source, only on one particular source that enters the list has a particular tag called 3DC. So I am actually going to assume and consider scenario number one. So for scenario number one, this would not be done here, but you understand when to add your tag, all right? So I'm going to actually delete this, and now I'm actually going to consider scenario number one. So I am assuming scenario number one, all right, whenever someone enters the list, it already has the tag called 3DC. So we're going to check if they have that tag, that particular tag, and I just want those people on that particular list having that particular tag to actually go through my automation. So I'm actually going to click on condition, if or else, and I'm actually going to select condition, meaning contact details, go on to tag, and exist is 3DC. 3DC, I'm going to select this, I'm going to click on save. Now, for anyone who has this tag, will go onto the yes bar, and for anyone who does not have this tag, will actually go here and will actually be ending this automation. They will actually end this automation. Now, here, we can actually put a condition to actually wait for at least 5 minutes. So wait for 5 minutes, right? Assuming that they are going through our bridge page and our offer and all that. I'm not going to go into much details for that. And we're going to send them an email. So we go to sending option and we click on send email. We're actually going to name this email sample number one, sample test one, because I already used sample number one. And we're going to click on start with a template. Just real quick for this example, real quick, all right? Because the following steps won't make sense if I don't do this. And I'm actually going to click on Classic Designer, click on Continue. Now, these are my past templates, right? These are my past campaigns. These are the past campaigns that I already used, but you can actually start from scratch. And I'm actually going to name this email number one, congratulations. Good. Email number one, congratulations. Continue. Now, this will be your email editor. All right. I won't actually be going into much details on the email editor. If you want me to do a video on the email editor, then feel free to actually tell me that into the comments. But for now, I'm actually going to click on next. I'm actually going to click on finish. And I'm actually going to click on save. Now, we need to make sure that anyone who's actually getting this email is actually reading this email or not, or has opened this email or not. So we're going to actually add a condition that is wait for 1 day, because we're going to send them email daily. All right, so we are going to give them 24 hours to actually look at this email. And if someone has not opened the email, then we put this condition. I will show you how to do the condition. So we go onto actions, and we can go onto has opened the email. It's not an email, but in campaign. And what's the name of the campaign, guys? It's sample test 1, right? Sample test 1. It is created today. All right, so we're going to select this, and we're going to click on save. All right, now what happens when someone has not opened this email for the past 24 hours? So we are going to send them the email once again. So we're going to send option, send email, and we're going to say resend sample test 1. And we're going to say this. Again, we're going to do this. I'm actually going to do it the same way that I did for the first email. And I will be fast forwarding this part of this video. Okay. So basically, you can actually go into pause campaigns, because let's say you already wrote your first email, right? So you're going to pause campaigns, you get it right here. So you're going to select it. It's, let's say you say congratulations, blah, 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 and it will be the same. You can actually write first title, right? I don't remember the first title, so just first title, all right? And the content of the email will be the same. If you want, you can actually change the content a little bit. Like, I know life can get hard. You're not reading. You didn't get time. Maybe I missed up. It depends on you. And I'm actually not going to go into much details on the campaign writing part, but you get the gist of it, because you're actually resending this email for them to actually open it again. This method right here in the automation actually allows you to increase your open rate and increase your contacts to actually get an interaction with you more. So we're going to save this. Now, why I'm actually doing this? The purpose of this is to actually ensure that anyone who's actually entered your email list is actually a real person. There are a lot of scenarios where people actually enter fake email address. So when they actually enter fake email address, your emails won't be actually be delivered to that particular fake email address. So what will you be getting will be bounces, and this is not good for your email deliverability. All right, so doing this is actually ensuring that your list is actually clean and you are having real people getting into your automation. Now, the next thing that I'm actually going to do is super simple. All right, I'm actually going to put a condition again, if they have read it or not. So again, we're going to put on actions has opened campaign, and it's going to be sample test 1. Is that it? Okay, it is. Resend sample test 1. All right, I did a mistake in typing it. So it is. So save. So what happens now if the person, you send them an email, they should actually know you're going to send them an email because you're going to tell them in your bridge page, right? So let's say they missed it, all right? You send it again, okay? And when they don't open it, so it's high likely that this actually is a false email address. So what you're going to do is simple. You're going to add a tag. You need to add a tag. That tag will be to be deleted and save. And you go on to end this automation, or you can actually remove them from your list. So if you want to remove them from your list, you go on to unsubscribe from all list. No, but this particular list called what's the name of the list again? Lead mag. So that's the list of your name, all right? So you apply and click on save. So again, let's do a recap, all right? So if they don't open any of the 2 emails, so they will be getting a tag to be deleted, and they will be unsubscribed from the list and end this automation, all right? Now, what happens now if they open this email? All right, they will actually go here. So first, let me actually create a second email. So again here, I will fast forward this part actually. So test sample 2. I'm going to copy, to start with the template. This will be the same. The reason why I'm doing this is because this is important to actually ensure what I'll be showing you happens. Now I'm going to click on save. Right. Now, what happens here, we're going to click on plus, we're going to click on condition workflow, and we are actually going to go to another action, and that action would be to go to here. Done. And again, we're going to wait for 1 day. So we are going to click on here, click and drag here, and we're just simply going to click on copy single action and stay at the current position, and we're going to click on OK. And here you go, the wait come here. Now we need to create more email. So let me actually go forward and create another few emails, all right? So guys, I've actually created I've inserted the 5 emails, all right? So let me actually zoom out for you guys to see it properly. All right, I've actually done this. Now we want to actually put a condition that will actually let us know if someone is actually reading all these emails or not. So I'm actually going to click on plus, go into conditions, and I'm actually going to go on to if or else. And I'm actually going to do the actions. Click on has opened. We're going to go into campaign. The only thing that If you're starting out, you will have only these emails, but I have a lot of emails, so I have to type it. So we're going with test sample 2, add another condition, and it will be or, not and. If we say and, they will have to open both. But if I'm opting for or, it means that either this or this. Okay, so again, we're going to actions. We're gonna go with has opened campaign. It will be test sample 3. And I'm going to do that for 4 and 5. And I'm going to fast forward this. Okay, now once it is done, we're going to click on save. Now, people were actually reading this email, meaning they have opened, they are people who are following us, they are actually reading, all right? So we are going to put tag open emails. So these are the people who actually open our emails. But for this guy here, we're going to send them an email that is going to kick their butt. For example, test are you quitting? Are you quitting? All right. This is this. This is way. So continue. And you again, click next. Finish. Save. Now, this email is being sent to them because they have not opened any of these emails. All right. Now, we're going to wait for 1 day. All right. Let me close this. We're going to wait. Let me zoom out a little bit. So we're going to wait for 1 day. Copy this. Okay. And we're going to see if they actually open this email or not. Actions has opened. Campaign. Are you bidding? Yes, are you bidding? Good. Okay, click on save. Now, here it is. If and only if they have not opened this email, it only means that they're not interested with going forward to getting value from us. Okay, so what we're going to do is simple. We're actually going to tag them. You can decide if you want to delete them. Let me click on cancel. So you can decide this right here. You can actually do the same as we did right here. You add the tag to be deleted and you unsubscribe them for your list. All right. Or you can actually tag them. You can actually tag them as does not open email, right? And you go and create that tag, right? So does not open email. So this tag will be added, and you can actually end this automation for these people. So you end this automation. Now, here, if they actually open your email, tag open emails, you can actually continue. You can actually now continue to send them emails. I'm actually going to blah save and design later. I'm actually going to do this, and I'm actually going to send them here. Send them here. What's happening? All right, they're going to be sent here. And let's say it happens that you have yet to complete this automation. All right, so you can actually put this here. All right, you can actually put wait 99 days until you actually continue this automation and so on. So let me actually zoom out for you guys to have a good look at that, at this strong automation that we created. All right, so this is the automation, robust automation to keep your email list clean and active. All right, this has not been added, so let me do this again. We do this here, right? Because since they opened this email, we put open emails. All right. And guys, before we end this, you actually have to name your automation. You name it here and you click on save. And once your automation is done, don't forget to activate it by clicking on active button and let it turn green. In my case, this was a test sample and this is done. And this is how your robust automation has been done for you. Now, it's time for your gift. I will actually share this automation with you and I will try to leave its shared link in the description below of this video. And I also have a complete high-ticket affiliate marketing business that you could do that will bring you $1,000 per sale and everything handled for you. Okay, this online business will be run with Activecampaign where all the automations as well as all the email campaigns are set. All you gotta do is sign up for the challenge that costs $7 and go through it, and I will give you the automation and campaigns as a bonus through emails. I have left the link of the challenge down below, and if you guys liked what you saw, do give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. And guys, if you want to see me, if you want me to do another tutorial in Activecampaign, then actually tell that to me in the comments. All right, this is Joyce Meettoo signing out. See you on my next video. Take care. Bye bye.